Hello dear friends, welcome all of you. As discussed in our previous video, here in this session we are about to see an intro of what is our UGC NET Paper 1, and we have already roughly discussed about the UGC NET exam. So basically UGC NET exam consists of two papers, paper 1 and 2, among which this paper 1 is going to be a common to all candidates, whereas paper 2 depends on what major core the students have taken. So since this paper 1 is going to be common for all, this is what is worrying much. And now let us have a clear, free discussion on what is this UGC NET paper 1, what are the contents we will be having, what type of questions we will be having in this paper, the marks, time duration, all those things. Let us have a discussion. Yeah, let's get it. Friends, let's view them one by one. Your UGC NET paper 1 will contain a total of 50 questions. So the total number of questions are going to be 50. And time duration, if we see, will be allotted a time of 1 hour for this exam. So which would be 60 minutes. And hence roughly if we see, in an average it is just going to be, you're going to invest a time limit of something more than just 1 minute per question. That is how it goes. And about the marks, if we see, each question carries 2 marks, and so the total of 2 into 50, it's going to be 100 marks. So your UGC NET paper 1, you're going to appear for a total of 100 marks. And one more important and at the same time a glad news is that you don't have negative marking here. So strictly no negative marking in your UGC NET paper 1. Okay, that's going to be really a happy news for the aspirants, and hence not only me, anyone is going to suggest the candidates to attempt to take all the 50 questions. Why? Because even with a wild guess, if you are going to get some 2 or 3 questions correct, you are definitely going to gain some marks for that. So why lose it by a wild guessing? So it is better to attempt all the 50 questions in your exam. And the next thing, we'll just move on to see the things about under what concepts and topics we will be getting the questions. We see the syllabus and concepts under which we are going to get the questions for our exam. There are totally 10 topics, and the topics are teaching aptitude, research aptitude, reading comprehension, communication, aptitude and reasoning, logical reasoning, data interpretation, information and communication technology, environment and pollution, and finally higher education organization and systems. So totally 10 topics, and each topic will be having 5 questions, and hence 5 tens are a total of 50 questions. So this is going to be the composition of our UGC NET paper 1. Being art students, this math sessions are what going to bother the students a lot, because they are much worried about the math sessions. So here in this list, if you see the maths topics, so these 2 topics are what, that is this aptitude and reasoning, and then this data interpretation. So these 2 topics are what going to be oriented with mathematics and arithmetic calculations. So definitely mathematics would disturb the students, but need not worry about it. Our very focus itself here in our channel is going to be these 2 topics. Okay, so we are going to take a special care, and we are going to see certain strategies, techniques, the methods, the way we have to approach these questions, and we are going to see some better way to crack the questions from these 2 sections. So this is going to be our ultimate aim. So my request, kindly not to worry about these sections. And additionally, I would also suggest the students not to ignore these topics. Why? Because if you see, there are totally 2 sections, so a total of 10 questions are going to be covered from these 2 sections itself, and you have got a chance of acquiring 20 marks from these sections itself. So being aspirants, you must be knowing the value of even a single mark, because even a single mark would make a drastic change in your score or your rank. Okay, so you must be knowing the value of each and every mark. So in that case, we can surely, with a better good practice, with a steady practice, it is definitely possible for the candidates to achieve the marks, and it is depending on the dedication or the things, the seriousness that you are going to give for the preparation. Okay, and yes, hopefully in our next video itself we'll try to start with any of these particular concepts of mathematics and start going with the learning process. Okay, yes, before that I wish you all the very best for your preparation. So yes, we'll catch with our next session as early as possible, as soon as possible. See you in the next session very soon. Thank you.